Are you ready for the best Kansas City Chiefs podcast? Welcome to the Chiefs Blitz podcast, brought to you by ChiefsBlitz.com, your top source for Chiefs news. Our podcast is produced by BowTie Sports and hosted by Nick Athan, Lou Montagna, Andre Tillman, Hense, Todd, and special contributor, Fox Sports reporter and anchor, Harold Kuntz. Please like and subscribe to our show. Now let's talk Kansas City Chiefs football.
"'Twas the month before Christmas, almost the Thanksgiving game, when the Chiefs found an elf, one that needed a name. The elf on the shelf," said Coach Reed with a smirk. "How about Kelsey on the shelfie? Yeah, that'll work." From that moment on, he was part of the team. It was a match made in heaven, almost like a dream. The team up and left, for they had a game to play. But the elf had big plans while they were away. "Oh no!" Travis yelled with a frown. "What will he do while they're out of town?" To spread holiday cheer is every elf's purpose. Blessed with life and a mission, the stadium became his circus. By plane and by bus, the Chiefs traveled on. But the fun didn't last while the elf's friends were gone. To bring them back home, the elf had a notion. Christmas drew near, so he set it in motion. Chiefs Kingdom poured in, and the team came to play. The elf's mission was accomplished, his friends here to stay. The tale of Kelsey on the shelfie ends full of delight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a loud night.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
I'm just yakking away, and all of a sudden this video comes.
Thank you. Thank you, Prime Video, BowTie Sports. Who else was involved in this, Hensley?
Matt. Thanks, Matt, for the Chiefs Kingdom, for letting me use it. But shout out. Yeah.
Appreciate
it. Matt
McMillan for the
McMullen. Matt McMullen. Let's acknowledge him. Let's let him know. Matthew, Merry Christmas. He was in a giving mood. The elfie on the shelfie. Absolutely.
I love it.
Beautiful stuff. You should have told us to grab some popcorn, man. Come on.
Yeah. So with that said, it said, I caught something in there. It said, the elf, the team up and left.
That's what I caught. That's what I caught. I said, "Oh, what a way to start the show."
Certainly an opportunity to inject Dorothy, Toto, the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion. Come on, the Scarecrow, all of them. Auntie M.
There'll be plenty of
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
5 years. No question.
You just on the other side.
And home ain't in Missouri.
Here we go. All right. Let's restore order. Welcome.
We want to thank everybody while we're stepping in. Diaz, Ruben, Ken.
We go.
Everybody else that's tuning in, a Merry Christmas to you guys.
Smell you later.
Shout out to the Salsa King, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and
Garage is in.
Hold on. Before we start, go ahead, Dre. We want to go ahead and let Dre taste this salsa.
I finally got my salsa, ladies and gentlemen. I got the Carlos man salsa. It's hot.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? It's hot, sizzling. So I told him I'm gonna try it on the show.
Well, you normally have some. You normally have some chips nearby. Slam one in there.
Just going straight.
Good heavens, God damn, it's just hot. Hey, hey, so you're right, bro. It's delicious, but man, I love it. It's a kick to it.
It's hot on the side.
Hey, is that the mango salsa?
No, this is straight hot. Was
that too soon?
Yeah.
Oh man, but it's delicious though. I tell you what, it's delicious.
So go ahead, show everybody what the salsa look like. So.
All right, here it is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
The jar, Dre. The jar. Don't be opening up your mouth.
Yeah, that's DeCarlo's salsa. They used to have DeCarlo's restaurant in Independence.
Yeah,
it was a great place.
What's up,
Vincent? Our good friend Vincent, his mom designed the sauce.
Hey, Carlos, your sauce is amazing, bro. Like I love it, man. I love your sauce, man. It's amazing. I've been waiting on it, and I got it.
It's still
there's your Christmas plug.
It still boggles my mind that an Italian family comes up with like a Mexican salsa. How did that work, Vincent? What's going on?
DeCarlo is something special. The food in that restaurant is top shelf.
What are we doing, Vincent?
Hey, it's fire. It's fire, man. I love it. Hey, I'm telling y'all, go ahead, go to your local Hy-Vee and pick up some of this hot spices.
And Price Chopper as well.
And Price Chopper as well. All right, sounds good.
So with that said, let's get into our sponsors of the day.
But the best football's back.
Football's back tomorrow night. The Chiefs and the Broncos plus 2 other games during the day on Netflix. You can play Underdog Fantasy. It's one of the last weeks you can get it done to play in the NFL. Play 5, get 100 in bonus entries. It's pretty simple. All you got to do is hit the QR code that we have established on our page right there. And it goes right to our Chiefs Blitz page. Make sure the promo code is in there. Set up your account, make your initial deposit, make your initial play, and you'll be eligible if we hit 100 between now a week. You got a week from Monday. You will get this Johnny Robinson, Emma Thomas, Lenny Dawson, Willionaire, Bobby Bell, Hall of Fame designed football, $1,500 value at least, case, free shipping, and a special $100 prize from the Super Bowl IV era. All yours if we hit 100. We got a ways to go. I mean, we got to do some serious work. So spread the word. Tell your friends. Go into Underdog Fantasy and play the last couple of weeks in their high-low pick'em game. So there we go.
And I also want to welcome in Sam as well.
Sam's garage sale.
That's right.
Sam. Sammy,
you're right, Sam. Sicilians are related to everyone.
That's right.
Because that little island there has been like run over. I don't know how many times during the course of history, but Sam, no truer words have ever been spoken. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the show, my friend. That's not Sam Paris, is it? Is he coming out with a new account?
Go ahead, Hense.
No, that's Sam. Sam, the guy. He's gonna be coming on pretty soon. You got to get these Tech 9 bobblehead dials and everything as well. Dre met him yesterday. Sam is a great guy, man. Like loving heart, you know what I mean? Great human being. The stuff he does around the community in Kansas City is unreal. And also the Christmas stuff he had out there. You know,
he had a plethora of stuff, guys. Yeah. Affordable.
All right, so does he have a location where he sells things?
Yeah, at least
Sam, put that in there. Go ahead.
It's kind of marketing 101. Okay.
Yeah, no, Sam Dawson's a really good person. We're looking forward to working with him. He's got a great outlet there for Chiefs fans, and if you're looking for great prices, I mean, you're not going to find much better. Maybe I'll have to put some of my stuff in his garage.
Hey, the connection, the Missouri and Kansas connection.
So does Sam have a location that you can actually go to and purchase these things?
Yeah. And in Lee Summit, I got the address right here. Sam, drop the address. Drop the address for everybody.
Sam, we'll plug y'all show. All good.
We plug y'all show.
I'm excited, Lou. You always welcome, Lou. You're your first time touching down here. You gonna go holler at Sam?
No. What we're gonna do is once the Super Bowl has ended, and we know a few things, we're gonna start a GoFundMe page to bring Lou to the season opener, and with tickets, airfare, hotel.
Wow. Holy shit!
We're gonna treat him. We're gonna give him a nice deluxe accommodation.
Beautiful. All right.
Damn,
But yeah, go Sam, drop that address in the comments.
It's probably the only payment you're going to get out of this gig, so just take it.
Oh my God, luxury, Lou, luxury,
and we probably send him up a special guest. I'm just playing.
Hey now,
He said, hey. But we want to thank everybody for joining in. Me and Dre. We talked yesterday, and we talked about the stadium issues and everything else, and also we talked to a beloved friend of the show, Sam. And if you can reach out to Sam, tell him that we all love him. That everything's gonna be okay.
About Sam Parrish. Sam Parrish. Now he's a little tender. My man was eating ice cream. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough breakup. It was a tough breakup.
Degrees. What do you expect? It's all good.
It's a tough breakup.
This is a tough breakup with the kids. He taking it real tough with the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium.
Sam's not liking that whole thing, is he?
Nah, a lot of fans are not. A lot of fans are not.
Yeah.
But we want to let everybody know that they didn't leave the kingdom. They
didn't go to another state.
Yeah.
Thousands of miles away.
That would be like, what if the Steelers decided, you know what, we're just going to move over to Youngstown, Ohio, right across the border. we'll still be the.
If they don't give them a new stadium, what's going to happen.
We'll still be the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're just playing in Youngstown. So yeah,
it's crazy. It's just like almost like right across the street.
Always opportunities and chaos.
That would not go over well here. Oh man,
why not?
We'll talk about the same thing. It's still pretty fresh in everybody's mind. We're not going to go too far into the weeds, but listen, this was an inevitable conclusion.
That was the Godfather deal.
Yeah,
I mean, they could not refuse.
They were always going to go to Kansas after that vote failed. There wasn't a whole lot of. There was communication. There was communication with Kansas City, but they could never put a financial plan together that made it.
Yeah, that's understandable. We'll get more detail than that. We got these food that's on the way.
Relax.
I'm sorry. I didn't know where we're heading. You got to speak up.
Lou, we're just going.
Hold on.
Hold on. Lou's got a question.
Do you think that Missouri kind of felt that too, and they were like, we're not even going to go, go through all the gymnastics to come up with some deal that's not even going to come close, and they're just going to tell us to beat feet anyway.
Yeah,
so that's kind of,
so.
I mean, in hindsight, that's what it looks like from here, is that
that
deal was so freaking good. I don't know that if you ask any owner in the league, would they move their team to get what Kansas gave the Chiefs?
Yeah.
They're signing up in a heartbeat, so that's just too.
So
bad
Lou, you said you signing up. You was the owner. You signing up like immediately, huh?
The business side of it, you can't. It would be malpractice to say no, especially given what the Hunt family has done. And again, they're not exactly. Yeah, Lamar moved the team there all those years ago. Part of it, I think, had to do with the Cowboys, coming into Dallas and kind of, eating up his market share. But the other part is, okay, they moved there. They didn't have any pro sports at the time,
right?
And they never really moved. I don't think. Did the family ever just come and become part of Kansas City?
The Hunt family.
They were always in Dallas, weren't they? That was kind of their hub.
They had a suite built inside Arrowhead that was basically, I mean, it was a condo.
Yeah.
No other way to describe it. And that's where Lamar stayed. That's where Clark stays. They didn't have homes in Kansas City.
As much as you like to say, I mean, they're kind of, I don't know, back in the day, the term was like carpetbaggers. I mean, basically you come in, make as much money as you can, and you go home. But they weren't that. And I think Lamar actually, because the scope of the league wasn't nearly what it is now.
Yeah.
You can't compare Lamar's out there. and you watch any documentary, they're out there, and Nick's dad was probably part of it. They're out there selling season tickets to people, and it's all kind of handshake stuff. The players weren't making any money. It felt like a community thing, right?
It was a community.
And the AFL was this fledgling league. NFL was king, and it was probably hard really to get people to come. So that part of it, you kind of, the nostalgia, all that piece, but with the type of dollars they're talking about now, and not really being married to the city the way like Sam is or some other fans, you had to take that deal. So
all right, let's move on.
It just sucks for all the diehards.
Feels great to me.
Well, we'll touch on that.
We'll get more into it.
Yeah, good for you. The Cardinals haven't met a home they didn't like.
That's true.
because Lou, we can adapt, Lou. We can adapt.
Every 30 or 40 years they move, or from Chicago to St. Louis to Phoenix.
Don't worry,
to Redbird.
Cardinals will move again. Don't worry.
Wherever they are in Arizona now.
Y'all better hope like hell Joe Burrow don't come to us though, because we're going for our Super Bowl.
Hey, the Cardinals probably moved back to Missouri. You never know.
Yeah.
Now without a new stadium.
The Kansas City Cardinals.
Missouri is anti-pro sports. I've decided.
They are definitely anti-pro sports.
Yeah.
So with that said, let's see what Lou had for us today.
All right, gang. You know what time it is. It is Wednesday, so it's time for yes, the greatest game on YouTube.
Here we go. I'm gonna win it today.
You got it. Number one. Look up the stats. You won't be disappointed. So, before we get started, we talk about playoff possibilities in the NFL. There are playoff possibilities here today. It looks like John Harrison has an overwhelming and commanding lead with 4 right answers. Dame is sitting there with 2. So, all John has to do is either hope, 1, Dame doesn't get it, or he gets it right and just ends this thing, or we move on. If Dame was to get one and then get the one next week and there's a tie, we'll start looking at strength of victory, all the different right or wrong answers you've had, and there's a formula. We'll figure it out, but more than likely we'll go to a sudden death Chief who. So, that's right. So there's a lot of intrigue here. So, and those of you that are, you can still come in and play spoiler. If you're out of the playoffs, kind of like the Chiefs right now, you could spoil Denver's season here, okay? So if you're Weston with 1 right answer, or Sam if you're not crying in your beer, or Johnny Walker or whatever the hell is in your cup, you can still do some damage here to John Harrison's probability. So without further ado, Chief Who, for the uninitiated, I will read a series of concocted clues. Yes, they may only make sense to me. Usually it is, but sometimes people get it right. It will describe a current, keep that in mind, a current Kansas Chief. Yes. So, without further ado, here we go. Clue number 1. This Chief, 4-star, not a 3-star. This guy was a 4-star recruit.
Oh.
Many major programs offered this guy. Many names that are household in the landscape of college football. Okay. Clue number 2. Chose a border rival over his home state school.
Ooh.
Chose a border rival. Staying in the theme of border wars. Yes, I am going to keep playing this card. Clue number 3. Probably regretting another decision he made. This one more recently. Probably regretting another decision he made. This one more recently. And clue number 4. His rookie season ended with a major award. His rookie season ended with a major award. So here we go. Wow, I did that whole thing without my glasses. How the hell did that happen?
Good.
Spectacular.
All right, here we go. So Ruben comes in with Creed Humphrey, our Oklahoma boy. Unfortunately, Ruben, it is not Creed Humphrey. Anybody else off the rip, as they say? Don't just shotgun names out there, folks. Use your thinking caps. You got this. This is your team. Well, it was your team, but now, anyway, yeah.
Don't confuse them, Lou.
Still playing that card. Demecchio says, I'm thinking. All right, Demecchio, way to get in there. All right, so I'm going to go through these clues one more time, real quick. It's a 4-star recruit. Many major programs offer him a scholarship. He ended up choosing a border rival over his home state school. That is another one of these major programs. Clue number 3, probably regretting another decision he made. This one more recently. And finally, his rookie season ended with a major award. Ken St. Clair from the cheap seats. Xavier Worthy? Good guess, Ken. It is not Xavier Worthy.
That was old.
Not bad. Not bad, Ken. Not Xavier Worthy. So, was Harris? I didn't see Harrison out there, so this thing's wide open, Dame. We're gonna give you another chance here to get back in the running.
Come on, Demetrio.
Everybody else too. So I mean, come on. I mean, if you got something in mind, go ahead, shoot it out there. Ken, he got my hopes up just to be dashed. Well,
the Christmas spirit, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, I forgot to wear my Grinch shirt, Hense.
There you go. All right, you want to give us one more clue?
No, that was it.
No, he said that was it. He said that.
Here's a couple of bonus clues. Okay, I am feeling charitable since I can't even get a guess out of here. Worthy and Creed, and it's from a couple of regulars, which I love you guys, but nobody else chiming in. This is disappointing. All right, so this Chief has 4.59 speed, and
I got it.
And he did 21 reps, 225.
Oh, that might not be who I think it is.
So Demecchio is right there in the running, and he's got Ashton Gelati. Is this the one, Coach? Is it Ashton Gelati?
Don't get my hopes up. I think it is.
It is not Demecchio.
Damn.
So, all right. So going once, twice, thrice. Right. Ruben comes in with cuffs. It is not cuffs, Ruben. Thanks for playing. We're going to put it to the peanut gallery here. And by default, it really looks like John Harrison's walking away with the big prize. Yeah. We'll still play next week. It's week 18. We're still going to play. But anyway, all right. So, Hensley, what do you got for us?
I heard you say it was one clue in there. Can you read the clue again? The clues again, because I was trying to make it clear out.
Okay, so 4-star recruit, many major programs offered him. Chose a border rival over his home state school. Probably regretting another decision he made, this one more recently. And then clue number 4, his rookie season ended with a major award.
I said Clark Hunt. He gonna regret the decision that he recently made. I'm just saying.
You see, Hense. He's kind of twisting the segment apart. We do. Yeah, absolutely, you are. It's not Clark Hunt.
I have the answer.
Nick, my God, it's been so long. It's been so long since you said you knew who it was.
Sure, it is Juju Smith-Schuster.
I love it. I love your conviction. That is unquestioned, and I respect that. Not even close.
Damn.
Andre.
Trey Smith.
Coach. Trey. Did somebody guess Trey? No, they did not. It is not Trey Smith.
Damn.
Okay, folks. So this 4-star recruit, many offered by Alabama, Florida State, Georgia, South Carolina, Auburn, chose a border rival over his home state school. Yes, he went to the University of Florida. Probably regretting another decision he made, this one more recently. He chose the Chiefs over the Broncos. And then lastly, his rookie season ended with a major award.
Oh,
That's right. He got the golden scepter for angry runs from Kyle Brandt and Good Morning Football. The one and only Damian Pierce, your friend and mine. That's right, from the University of Florida, the Gator, hometown of Bainbridge, Georgia.
Nice.
There you have it, folks. This week's Chief who? Hey, he might. No, maybe
the future starting running back.
I was going to say he might play this week, but evidently, per Coach Reed, not so fast, my friend.
I just knew.
You
don't know what Coach Reed is doing right now.
He's still getting the hang of taking those handoffs. He's not quite there yet. So I mean, the Chiefs do it a little differently. So Damian Pierce, your friend and mine, the angriest runner after his rookie year. Gotta love it. So as always, this segment brought to you by our good friends at Underdog Fantasy Sports. Thanks for playing. Looks like John Harrison pretty much clinched it.
Next Friday's show, I'll give you several items.
Clinched it, even though your Simmons guess was no. But hey, you had 4 in the bank, maybe. Way to go, man. Congratulations.
Right, 4 in the pass.
Way to go, John Harrison.
So let's get into this Christmas nightmare preview game. That's going to be happening. That's going to be happening.
The nightmare is going to be on the Broncos if they lose.
It's backup players.
You don't even sound enthused.
But let's get to the first question.
Do it.
All right. So is Chris Oladokun a viable 2026 backup, or do we need a veteran behind Mahomes next year? Nick.
Well, I don't know what the obviously the good news on Gardner Minshew is basically he's got a knee bruise, so he doesn't have an ACL issue, so he could conceivably be back. I think he would be a good fit to come back. As far as Oladokun goes, I don't think he's your primary backup number 2. I don't think he's a number 2 quarterback. I think he's exactly where he needs to be, the third quarterback on a team that can play the scout team in practice and do what he can. Now, maybe he has one of those games where he just surprises the Broncos tomorrow night and just, gives them a very unexpected loss, which part of me would kind of like, okay, that's pretty good. But on the flip side, he's not going to be the number 2. I think the Chiefs need a really solid veteran. I like the Tua thing that Hense mentioned a while ago. As far as the backup goes, they're probably going to still be on the salary for the Dolphins.
Ooh, leave a bad taste in Lou's mouth.
No, I think under Andy Reid, I think he could resurrect his career.
The offense line.
Well, I'm not a smacked.
Andy Reid's not going to pump any energy into that arm. So.
Well, Andy Reid needs to pump a lot more energy into the 2026 season.
Yeah,
that's for damn sure.
Yeah, so he won't have any. He won't have any to spare.
Where that offensive line is working right now, Tua get crushed.
Yeah, they need a vet. They need a vet.
Oh man,
for sure.
Yeah, I think they need a veteran. Veteran. Maybe not like a veteran, but like a guy that's in Green Bay, Malik. If he's out there and he come up to back up Patrick Mahomes, he's young. He's a guy that you can groom. He got an arm. He got legs. He got speed to get the job.
He has a full body. Torso too.
He got an arm. He got some legs.
Got arm.
He can throw.
He can run fast. So I say Malik. I say Malik from Green Bay, man. Get a kid a shot to come here and learn behind Patrick Mahomes. Probably be the the guy of the future. Never know.
But I think the Packers really like him.
He's a free agent next year. So So I would say we'll see. I think Malik from Green Bay would be a viable pick.
Man, I don't give a damn what. Just get a veteran quarterback back there behind Patrick Mahomes. It don't matter who it is. I think Chris is okay. Like Nick stated, it was kind of like a practice squad quarterback. Nick, I'm trying to fill you out right there. But no, man, get you a vet out there for Mahomes, man. Get you a veteran. Doesn't matter where he come from. Get you a solid veteran out there, man. Because they saying that. But Guard missed you. He said it's a bone bruise.
He'll be all right.
I still stick with him. But if not, get you a veteran out there, man. Get you a veteran.
Yeah, you would have liked to have seen Minshew get a little bit more runway. I mean, to play, right? I mean, it just the injury just sucked because on so many different levels. Because we know what he's been able to do with different teams in the league. It would have been nice to see him just kind of run the operation for 3 weeks and see kind of okay, we feel comfortable with this or whatever. So I think Oladokun has a really unique opportunity because he's been in the program for like 3 years. Right?
4 years. Yeah.
So this will give him a chance now with, again, it's not a full week of practice, but he knows he's the starter. So let's see how this goes and then how it goes against the Raiders as well. Because if he can prove to them that he can kind of run the operation that everybody, and I'm sure it sounds like Patrick really likes him too. He's got a lot of unique physical skills. One thing he doesn't have, and which you would want to have behind Patrick is not necessarily. No, I mean, just really veteran experience. And it's something threw up Jimmy Garoppolo. I think Jimmy Garoppolo would be perfect because he's been in Shanahan's system. He's been in McVay's system. Did he work? Was Josh McDaniels in Las Vegas when he was there?
I believe so.
Or did he come afterwards?
No, I think he was there.
Either way, he had McDaniels when he was in New England. So he's been in some different systems that I think could be a benefit to maybe not just hiring new coaches, but just somebody that's been in different, I guess, more updated systems or things that seem to be working in the NFL. So because he has all those different flavors, working with Stafford, working with Brady, I think that might be a good one, or some other ones. But I think you want to have somebody to sit next to Patrick and been there, done that. This is what I see versus somebody that just played his first 3 NFL games the season before. So it's just unfortunate for Oladokun that's kind of that's probably going to disqualify him from the conversation. Hopefully he plays great and somebody else sees that and says, hey, he could be our backup. The Malik Willis thing would be great, but I just don't see Green Bay walking away from him.
How tall is Chris?
I think about 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, 6'1", something like that.
Okay, cool. Good height.
Yeah, I mean, he played at FCS football. He was at South Dakota. So, and again, that's the highest. I mean, they're perennially like a top 10 FCS school, but again, he's very green still. Obviously, that was his first NFL action in a real game. So,
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see. His first couple of series on Thursday night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the whole game actually would be
6'1", 6'2".
Well, you're going to know after the first couple of series if he's got.
Not necessarily. May take him a while to settle in.
Y'all playing. He about to throw bombs over Baghdad, man. Y'all playing like the boy ain't got a game.
So with that said, let's get to the next question.
Let's go. Next is ruining Denver's chance at the number 1 seed worth the drop in our 2026 draft position.
All right, I'll do this in sign language. No. Absolutely not.
Creative.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you don't need to prove anything. The Broncos showed last week that they've got their defense is starting to slide a little bit. And I think that when they play the elite teams, which they're going to have to beat New England. They're going to have to probably beat Buffalo. They have to have the number 1 seed if they've got any chance to advance to the Super Bowl. I don't think that they can win 3 games. So would I love to see it personally? Yes. I would love to ruin the party for Sean Payton and the Broncos, but I don't want to give up a shot at the number 10 pick. Right now the Chiefs are 12, and depending on how the games go, they can get as high as 7 or 8. If they settle in at 10, that's I'd rather have the lower draft pick than to worry about beating the Broncos. And again, I think this game is going to be centered on 87 more than anything else. So I don't think it's worth it. That's just me.
I don't think it's worth me messing up in the draft when you only have 5 to 6. When you only have 5 to 6 picks.
5.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You ain't winning the division. You're out here with a practice squad quarterback, practice squad offensive lineman. You know what I mean? Hey, some of your star guys ain't gonna be out there. You leave with something.
Yeah,
it's good to say it, but hey, ain't no worth. You know what I mean? This Christmas game view is gonna be way down. The stadium probably ain't gonna be packed. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying.
I think it's gonna be packed.
I'm just saying. I think it's worth not ruin the 2026 draft position when you can get top tier talent that's coming out this draft.
Right.
To fix around the patch. You got a lot of holes going into this 2020.
Bring us some positivity, coach.
Bring us some positivity. You got a lot of holes in this roster next year. So you're gonna need a lot. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Listen, what I don't understand is guys, damn all that go out there and fight. Man, if that's the case, maybe I was forfeit the game. Everybody want to tank for love, but I get that, bro. But don't
they're not going to tank for love. Trust me.
It's the integrity of the game we're talking about, guys. Why would you tank? You know what I'm saying? Don't let the relocation interfere in the integrity of the Kansas City Chiefs. We don't want that shit. Like, what are we talking about here? Tank, yeah, I believe we should go ahead and not.
Hey, I'm just saying
we got a perfect chance to get love. We got a perfect chance to get love. Why should
guys keep talking it up?
I'm like, what the hell are we talking about here, bro? Like,
I'm just saying, like, if you look at it, you talk about tanking. I'm just saying, you're competing for what? What are they competing for? It's not competing for.
What we talking about?
You go out there and you take the high draft pick and you go on the bus and you be happy.
Okay, here's the deal, folks. Let's go. First off, it's the freaking donkeys. Of course, you want to ruin their freaking season any chance you get. So if they have the opportunity to beat them, you absolutely whip their ass in your home on Christmas night. I don't care how many people are there or not there. I don't care if it was COVID and everybody's wearing masks or whatever. You kick the crap out of those bastards and forget about it. It's not like you're gonna fall from the 10th pick all the way down to like the 31st pick. Maybe you go to 11 or 12. Do you really think that having maybe 2 players here or there? There's plenty of prospects between 10 and 15, between 7 and 15. You will find a guy that's going to make this team better. I don't care. Beat the crap out of these bastards and send Broncos tube. Let him come and troll after that game. Damn. All
right, Luke. That was good, Luke. But Nick had breaking news. We don't know what it is.
I got breaking news. Shit. The Kansas City Chiefs have placed cornerback Trent McDuffie, wide receiver Rashee Rice, wide receiver Tyquan Thornton, and cornerback Jalen Watson on injured reserve.
They weren't going to play anyway.
Their seasons are over. They've signed practice squad players, defensive end Ethan Downs, cornerback Melvin Smith, and tight end Tyreek Smith to the active roster contracts. So, two things are clear here. Trent McDuffie has probably played his last game as Kansas City Chief.
Oh, Nick.
And
come on, man.
I hope it's not the last we see of Jalen Watson. There you go. It's the news of the day.
He said reads like a grocery list.
Sorry, bud.
Guys, man.
There it is. I'll try to get you something signed for his next team.
Oh my God. Oh, Nick, 1 shots. You know what though?
He's the only thing they can trade for, man.
And then talk about how this might be more valuable. Nick, wearing number 21 because his rookie. That was Juan Thornhill. Juan Thornhill was 22.
That's why I gave it to you.
Talking about tank for love. Here's
the thing that comes up. It comes up in the NBA more often than not. But organizations tank, players don't. So this is the way the organization does it. Where if somebody has like a bit injury, we're not going to put them out there anyway. We'll just put them on IR. And these guys that come up are going to have to play a role. Going to have to play. These guys have an opportunity. even if it's not for the Chiefs, they got to put good film out there. Nobody's going to go out there and make bad plays to do it. So
man,
I'm just saying, like you I know, understand that, you know what I mean? Everybody said don't tank, but hey, the organization is tanking. You see, they put all those people on injury reserve. They bring it up practice squad players. They put it inside, just like they moved to Kansas. They put it out there and open and said, hey, in these designs, we moving to Kansas, but in these designs here, we are moving to tanking. So they're gonna go tank and go get Jeremiah Love. Everybody's gonna be happy. Nick, you don't know football.
What are we doing, man? Listen, guys, what are we doing, man? Y'all want the Chiefs to lose that? We might not even get love.
Was I wrong at any point about the stadium stuff?
No, you wasn't. I just messing with Nick. I'm just trying to get a story up on front.
Well, you also got to consider team building too. You just don't see it. Jahmyr Gibbs was an outlier. I think. I mean, if Atlanta had their druthers, do they go back and draft some other position?
We do all this tanking
because
shit, and then we still
as
don't
good
as
as Bijan Robinson has been for them, it really hasn't changed their team, right? They haven't won any more games. Even they took a running back as a high pick, and now in a couple of years, they're going to have a huge decision to make. Do we now go pay him Saquon Barkley money, Jonathan Taylor money, and whatever? And we still haven't fixed our team. But I don't know. I watched Denver play last week. I think Jacksonville, forget about the final score. They did win by 14 points, but they really handled them, especially in the second half. It really was between Trevor Lawrence, their defense. Shocking. So they might come in a little bit rattled here. Short week, got to travel. Watch out, Hense.
There you go, John.
David Bailey.
We don't need love. We need a stud.
He did it for 1 year. But other than that, let's get to the next question.
Plenty of guys out there. So Broncos are 13.5-point favorites. Is that a sign of the Chiefs' decline, or what? Come on, what are we doing? What is this?
Just temporary. Is they declining, or is this temporary? Is this going to be the new norm of the kids? The Broncos are favored. I asked the question.
This is a blip in the radar. The Chiefs are going to be back next year.
Well, the fact that it's 13.5 speaks more towards, again, all the things that you just said as far as guys on IR, backup players playing on the offensive line
after the announcement
and everything else.
Players missing.
I doubt it, because those guys weren't going to play anyway. I think it was just their way to get some guys up to the 50.
I'm not used to this negativity from the kingdom, guys.
But 13.5 just basically says, hey, this team has nothing to play for. This team has everything to play for. How can we possibly get people to bet on the Chiefs? Yeah. Well, if we make the number big enough, some people will, just because laying 13.5, 14 points on the road, I don't care who's playing on the other side, they're still NFL players. That's a tough bet.
Yeah, that's a brutal bet.
Some people might still say, I don't care. Chiefs aren't going to score, yada, yada, yada. Denver's got this great defense.
If Nagy calling a game,
it makes sense. But there's a conversation. And the people that make the odds aren't stupid, so they'll get plenty of Chiefs fans.
Can Andy Reid please call the game?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change the thunder here. All right, I'm gonna ask a factor cap to all three of you guys.
Oh shit!
All right,
it ain't Friday.
I'm stealing.
What are we doing, Nick?
I go ahead.
No, I love it. Nick is in his bag today.
Hey, imitation is the best form of flattery.
I know. The Kansas City Chiefs will make or miss the playoffs in 2026 Lou.
It depends. Go ahead.
I said Lou, the elder statesman.
Okay, we don't know. Okay, there's a lot of unanswered questions.
Just guts.
If in my mind things are going to break the way they should, so I do believe they will make the playoffs.
Andre,
they're going to make the playoffs. They are.
Hense,
it depends.
If we get love,
that's not one of the choices. Fact or cap.
Fact or cap, sir.
It depends what this guy does, man. It depends. It depends what Brett Veach does.
Of course it does.
It depends. You got this high draft pick and everything else.
That's the nuance of the question. You have to factor those things in.
It's a given. He's going to do a good job, I think.
You say would they
Not
miss the playoffs, right?
Will they make or miss the playoffs in 2026?
Well, no, then it doesn't be. That's not a factor cap. So you have
they'll be in the playoffs, or cap they won't.
Oh, there it is.
So the statement is the Chiefs will make the playoffs next year. Fact or cap?
Thank you for correcting my English.
That's the.
I'd say it'd be a fact. Patrick Mahomes is a dog to come back, but it also depends on what your guy Brett Veach does. And I'm dead serious.
That is the given part of it, because you don't know what the makeup of the team is, and that's forget about the draft. Who's coming back? Who's not? Who are they not bringing back? Man. So there's a lot of questions there, because
and they're going to get an earlier.
What do you got? Like four guys. Now again, they're going to restructure some stuff, but they got like 4 guys that are making up more than half of the next year's salary cap.
Yeah, a good 40, 35, 40.
So a lot of unanswered questions, but today I will say that stuff gets done.
We just need love.
They get things rolling next year.
Love is going to get the playoffs, guys.
Next question.
Is this the final time we see Travis Kelce on Christmas?
I made several phone calls today, and I got completely different answers on people that I trust that have an inkling as to which direction he might go.
IDK.
I really don't. My heart. This is what I think. Honestly,
my heart tells me no.
I think his body and his mind are probably leaning more toward retiring. But I look back at Jason Kelce was kind of at this point too. And he decided to give it one more year. And he was very proud and happy that he made that decision to just go one more year. He was a pretty cap-friendly deal for the Eagles. We had thought maybe he'd play his last season. And
don't you think that was it? That was the decision that Travis made after the Super Bowl?
No, I don't think so. I'll
give it one more go.
He was too quick in making that decision. I don't think there's any question he was not going to give up that money. Let's just be honest with you. He has a wedding to pay for. He ain't giving up that money. So it was easy for him to come back. I think now it's a matter of
he ain't paying for the wedding, Nick.
Well, it's semantics. Okay, I'm just throwing out.
I'm
using the verbiage of what's ahead for this young man. I think he's going to heed to Jason's word. I think he'll give the Chiefs a cap-friendly deal. I think he will recruit his successor. I really believe that.
But other than that, man, I think he need to go ahead and walk up out the door. Lace him up. You left on a high horse. Lace him up, hang him up, throw him over. You know how you used to everybody back in the day in the 90s, right, Dre? You out there playing over the power line, right? You hit that 3 shot, you win the game winner, you take the shoes, you tie them up, and you throw them over the power line.
That's been happening since the 50s. Relax.
In the 50s, right. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, whatever happened. You hit that game winner, you walk off the back of the house, the milk cart box, whatever, you hit that shot. Right? You tie up the shoes and you lace and you throw them over the power line. And that's what I think Travis Kelce need to do. You left on a high horse, not injured. You know what I mean? You're healthy. You got all your ligaments intact. Leave the court and walk off and let the young guys eat. Noah Gray. We need to see what you have in Noah Gray. We need to see what happened Jared Wiley. Heck, they probably get Kyle Pitts. Let him walk in here. We need to see. He better be another guy. Brandon
Spoiler alert.
I'm just saying,
go jacket guy this offseason.
Go get some guys that actually fill this room. But Travis Kelce, I think you need to leave out. He got the podcast. He got all this stuff going for him, all these commercials. He got the number one artist and the pop culture right now for, on Taylor Swift and everything else. So, hey, leave on a high horse. You did everything you can do with Kansas City.
I don't disagree with that one.
Hence, I think you need to do another article. All the gold jackets you're taking back.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm definitely gonna agree. It's time for Kelce to go, guys. The last couple of big games, he's been let down. It's time to go. His mind's not in the game no more. It's not. He wants to, but like I said, Father Time is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated, man. You know what I'm saying? Your mind may say you can go, but the body's talking to you. The body talking to your spirit, man. Your body's letting you know you can't do it no more. He can't get separation for real no more. Yeah, he's not as explosive, man. It's just time to go ahead and throw them shoes over the power line. It's time.
I think he can get separation. I think he still can't play, not to the level that he was before, but I think that's part of it. Because if you recall, Jason Witten kind of hung on, retired, did Monday Night Football, came back, and he could get open like on the goal line and whatever stuff like that. But he was pretty much just like a glorified coach. I don't think Travis really wants to do that. I'm sure he will give those guys every bit of pointers. If he's still in Kansas City, he'll come back. Maybe he'll go to camp and work with the guys a little bit, but not like day to day and do the grind that some of these coaches do.
They said they're going to throw me over the power line, Luke.
I think tight end university is still a thing and will continue to be a thing.
Yeah, that's why I think he's going to recruit the next tight end.
Because you got Greg Olsen, still doing it. You got Kittle still doing it. All those guys will be there. But I just think he doesn't want to disrespect the game. And I think just personally, if he can't have an impact on the offense like he used to, I just in his own mind, he just is stealing reps from someone else. So
yeah, it's time, guys. It's time.
I like John's comments too. Yep. All right. Next question. What do we got?
The last question.
All right. So, does moving to a dome in Kansas strip the Chiefs of their golden everything's golden home field advantage?
Well, that boy need a golden hoodie.
Let's be honest here.
Shit.
It wasn't a home field advantage. It was not a home field advantage this year. It hasn't been the home field advantage over the last several years.
Yes, it has.
No, hold on. A lot of close games, a lot of balls.
Let them cook.
Give it a full shot. Go ahead.
Jeez. Hense, man, you need to take a chill pill, man. You gotta relax.
Can we zoom in
for 4 or 5 more years?
Can we zoom in closer?
Go ahead.
Just breathe. I don't think the aura of playing at Arrowhead has been the same the last 2 years. This year, clearly not. Last year, a lot of close games that just came down to the way the ball bounced it against the Raiders. Look at the way blocking the kick against the Broncos. I mean, there were a lot of things that people came into Arrowhead last season, and they didn't fear playing there. They had chances to win, and they just didn't get it done. So I don't think going to Kansas, and I think it's kind of a tough question to answer because we don't know what this team's going to look like 4 or 5 years from now. We don't know if Mahomes is still going to be a quarterback. We don't know, how this team's going to evolve. Can they duplicate what the Patriots did for 2 decades? It's entirely possible, but the Patriots had a lull. So I don't think moving to the Dome is gonna take away their golden home field advantage. I think you're not discounting the competition level in the AFC has risen significantly in the last 2 years, and this year by a long ways. So that's the home field advantage. Can they overcome how much better the other teams are playing? So I think home field advantage playing at Arrowhead West, whatever they're going to call it, is going to be just as loud and just as a daunting task because it's the fans that make it up in the stands. It isn't the place. It isn't necessarily the place where they play or the fact there'll be a dome and the noise.
That's Clark Hunt's quote.
If the fans are there, they're going to get into it no matter what. And the fans will be there. And it's just that simple. So I don't think it's going to change the golden home field advantage.
I think it will, Nick. I know you.
I know. That's why you put the question up. I got you.
I think it will because you look at Miami, right? The crack helmet game with Patrick Mahomes. You looking at them games, you know what I mean? That Miami come in here, they're a warm weather team. They coming from outside. It's cold. The Chiefs already been, practicing this stuff. They cannot.
They suck. The Dolphins were a crappy team.
If you're a hot team coming out of a different state, you can't come out and say I'm gonna put my team and let them practice in the deep freezer at Tyson Chicken or something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let them practice out there. You can't make up that weather conditions out there. And And dome teams are tending to like NBA sports arenas, guys. Football, I play the game, right? You know what I mean? The football is made for the gridiron, man. It's made after the gridiron. It's made to be out there.
I just thought of something. Take it 20, Hense. Okay, so not only do you have the chain that says all 22, the next chain when you're not wearing the all 22 one is I played the game. So that will be the second chain.
I played the game. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, like, you got to be it's tending to first they changed the rules, all switch to offense, right? Right. All offensive friendly, you know, friendly things, you know what I mean? It's all offense. Now, you know, you give the dome, man, you bring in the dome. Now we have arena football. It's turning into arena football in the NFL. When the next 10 years, in the next decade, you're going to see all dome stadiums. It's going to be arena football. You know what I mean? The rules are going to change. Everything else is going to change. They ain't going to be the acclimates of the fans.
Have you noticed how much the NFL has been putting into flag football?
Yeah, it's turning. I'm telling you, Luke.
There it is.
It's going to turn. It's going to turn to arena football when it's all said and done. You go out there, you look at Jerry's World, right? Everybody complained about their necks hurting because they got to look up to this. The Jumbotron is so big that you can't even see you only see the players' knees on the sidelines because you can't see the players' knees how it's built. It's terrible built. It's a terrible build. You know what I mean? You can't hardly see the players on the field. But other than that, man, I'm just saying, like, these dome stadiums are turning into arena. You remember arena football?
Also because it's got like 90,000 seats. Too.
That's what it's turning to. The XFL league. The XFL league. That's what it's turning to. It's going to be Vince McMahon all over again.
You need to watch more all 22 films.
But the XFL did encourage a lot of violence. So
that's what we need. So, you know, that's what you're going to see. It's going to be more arena football.
I'm going to say this.
Arena football.
I think the strip or not, the Chiefs been getting their asses kicked, man. They been up and down. So to me, home field advantage didn't mean shit. I don't know when the last time home field advantage even meant something to this damn team. You know what I'm saying? Since Nagy took over, I don't see home field advantage. I don't see none of this.
I was saying we on the same page.
But you know what? It comes down to coaching. It comes down to coaching, man. Right now, I don't know when the last time the Chiefs said, well, going to Arrowhead is tough. They've been coming down here.
When's the last time you see the coaches turn to the fans and start going like this?
Oh my God.
Is that what you mean? The coaches need to whoop the crowd up.
The play calling sucks.
What does that have to do with home field advantage?
You know why? Because here's the thing. Even in Arrowhead, ain't no big difference. This ain't Mighty Ball. This ain't Mighty Ball. This ain't the Trent Green Chiefs. This is Nagy's Chiefs. This is the Nagy Chiefs and shit. What? That Mystique bending left. That Mystique bending left. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this. Going to the dome ain't gonna make no goddamn difference. As long as we got Nagy in the motherfucker. I ain't gonna
so here we go. So come over here. Maybe we take it to the street. We take it to the streets, right? And like, come on over here, youngin. Let the old heads tell you what was what.
Talk to me.
Because there was no greater home field advantage than when Marty had that team rolling. Yeah. When they had a great defense. So that's what's going to make your whole home field advantage is one, having people in the seats and people that are very loudest stadium in the world, right? I mean, that was the Guinness people measured it. I don't know how the hell they do that with the whatever meter they have, but they did.
They have a meter on the field.
So. And you have to have the players to back it up because that's part of it. You have to have a really good team. So they've been able to do that. So I do believe that the home field advantage in Arrowhead is a thing, was a thing, and would always be a thing. I don't care what anybody says. Regardless of results, people coming in, you talk to any of the players from the other teams that ever have gone there. They loved it. They love to play there, but they also hate to play there because it's difficult because of the noise. And that's how good the team is.
That's why we.
The other piece is this: is that anytime you go to a new place, so that's going to have to be recreated. It's not going to be the same. Exactly, right? Because you don't have, it's not open air. It's not cold, Arrowhead. Right. Doesn't have the history. So when they moved to Arrowhead, I'm sure they had a lot of the same misgivings. As my God, Municipal Stadium had this, that, and the other. And all of a sudden, man, Arrowhead's state of the art for 1972. Hell, Arrowhead is still state of the art 50 years later, except for Nick's concrete that those Greek guys were mixing. They would have got Italians. They would have had real concrete, Nick.
I'm sorry. They bought the concrete from the Greek mafia.
But all kidding aside, I think it really depends on what the caliber of team is. And just the fact what the game day experience will be like, we'll see. It could just be a different type of home field advantage. Right. But to the point of people with the domes, Seattle had a great one when it was the King Dome. The 12s still live. They went from indoors to outdoors, though, but they built that place to kind of reverberate as well. So that's one example.
Pay attention to that, Bo. Put in your pipe and smoke it, Seattle.
So it's really
Seattle's outdoor stadium. What are you talking about?
We'll see.
Indoor, outdoors, sir. Don't lie to the panel. You are the Seahawks.
We'll see what happens, but it's certainly, the Arrowhead home field advantage is a real thing. I stand by that. As bad as the Chiefs ever were, as good as they've been, it just, to me, it always seemed like teams had a hard time playing there. Yeah. I sent out, everybody else has seen the video back from whatever it was, 90 or 91, of John Elway standing in the end zone, pleading with the referees to get them to shut everybody up.
I posted that video. I sure did.
Because they couldn't hear. So, and back then it was kind of a rule that if they couldn't get this people to be quiet, your team would actually get penalized. Imagine that.
But what happened to that, Lou? What the hell happened to that? I haven't seen that shit in years.
It's still stands.
They changed the rule. It's not a rule anymore.
Elway just had our number.
Yeah, he did.
Well, either way, he was trying.
Elway said, "Shut up! I'll own Arrowhead."
The most important.
I don't know.
The most important part of that whole video was
the fact. Seattle. I don't know why you're trying to play, sir. You like Seattle.
Was the fact that 58 was on one edge and 90 was on the other, and they were staring him right in the face, and he couldn't hear, and his players couldn't hear, and he knew he was about to go down. So
I think Elway changed the rules. See, everybody talking about a certain player changed. Elway changed the rules in Arrowhead. He said, "I can't hear nothing, guys. Tell them people to shut up. I can't hear." And then what the referee do? Listen to Elway. And they listen to Elway. So Elway owned Arrowhead.
Yeah, I think you're kind of missing.
We have one bad season, and we're sitting there going back and bitching about 25 years ago. I tell you.
Well, it was like 35 years ago now.
I thought we weren't using that type of language. But again,
comment.
But
it's you know what.
But again, look, I was going to ask Nick a Lou question. Like, who did Lamar Hunt? Did he design that stadium himself, or did he help render that the Arrowhead himself?
No, they hired they hired a local firm. It was I can't think of it at the moment, but they had two renderings for two locations. So Clark Hunt hired them to give them the options as to what the stadium would look like if it was either at the Truman Sports Complex where it ended. I think I talked about this a couple days ago, or it was going to be in the Old River Key for those that are familiar with the Kansas City area, where the mob had pretty good root there. And there was talk mob as in the mob.
What is this word mob?
Like
it's
let them know, mafia, let them know what the mob is, Hense. Let them know what the mob means.
It sounds very derogatory, and that's we don't.
I'm not. Let's just say they had an influence there in which they were able to.
Okay, these were smart businessmen.
Yes, they ran Las Vegas. To see the movie Casino, and you'll see all about Kansas City and how the world is
into politics.
Okay, can I finish now?
Businessmen, entrepreneurs,
the boys, the men, Anyway, they hired the firm. They looked at both the Chiefs and the Royals were going to be down on the River Key, which would have been fabulous. It would have been cool. They could have done a lot of upgrades. It didn't have the parking and the tailgate that they can experience. That's one of the reasons why they ultimately chose this spot. Plus,
be a mobster.
Plus, Roe Bartle's friend owned the land, and he got a nice little commission. So at the end of the day, to answer your question, there was a lot of consensus to move it toward the end of downtown, and it just didn't happen for whatever reason.
I told you, good fellas, Lou.
I don't know, Nick. I think Louis tells us something, boy.
These damn stereotypes, man. Come on.
Wow, you can't do that. That's stereotyping.
Not all Italians and Greeks were mobsters.
Guys are making stuff up.
Hey, well, keep playing. Don't keep playing now. Lose out. Don't keep playing with me.
All right.
One of the if you ever watch the show on FX called Fargo. Now there was a movie called Fargo, and the same guys were instrumental in doing the series. And every year it was kind of a different spin on the theme. And the season that Chris Rock was in actually had to do with organized crime in Kansas City and throughout the Midwest. So if you've never seen it, you're from Kansas City, it would be something to watch because it would kind of bring things home, if you would.
So with that said, what you guys' plans for Christmas? What it was a question that Nick wanted to ask you guys. What was that question that you want to ask?
What was your favorite? What was your favorite Christmas NFL moment?
Wow.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a game. It could just be anything.
Mine was my first, my best, my worst. The whole thing was the Christmas Day game in 1971 against the Dolphins. It was like the longest game, overtime game. Jan Stenrud inexplicably missed a couple of kicks. The Chiefs were the much better team on the field that day. And somehow, the year before the Dolphins went undefeated, it was kind of the core of that team, but they were just kind of coming up. They beat the Chiefs, went on. They played in the Super Bowl that year, lost to the Cowboys, but that was the day I became a Chiefs fan. I still don't understand how that worked. They lost, but my God, did those red uniforms look cool on TV. And Ed Podolak looked like Captain America with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, the game of his career.
Yep.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I think I think the Christmas Day game against the Dolphins, we've talked about it. I kind of had to let that go. But I think my favorite Christmas moment was last year with the Chiefs going into Pittsburgh and just demoralizing the Steelers team. The way that they played, I thought that was the best game they played all last season. That's the high I want to go on. I've relived with you, Lou.
Because going in, the Chiefs, I mean, we remember every single game. It was like down to the wire. And
it was the last time they looked. It was the last time that they looked like they were a good, complete football team to have played 3 games in 11 days and to go in there to Pittsburgh, regardless if Russell Wilson is your quarterback or not. They just put a number on them, and that's how I like that memory, because I think that's the last time we saw this Chiefs team play well since that day.
My favorite Christmas moment dealing with the NFL was my mama buying me NFL Game Day 98.
Nice.
And I was playing with the Kansas City Chiefs, man, and we ran amok that whole season with Priest Holmes, man. That was one of my favorite.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite games, man. Games of Christmas Day, because, like I said, man, I was a big Chiefs fan. I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna go ahead and play a full season with my guys, man. So that was my favorite moment. Opportunity to play a whole season with the Kansas City Chiefs.
How old were you, Coach?
I was a young buckaroo, man. I'm gonna say I was at least about 12, 13 years old. You know,
we can do the math.
Yeah, I was just know, Lou. I was a young buck, Lou. I was a young buck.
How old are you now?
Oh man, just depends, man. We'll know Saturday. We know Saturday. I'm pushing close to 45.
You guys' birthdays are in the same week?
Yup.
Yep. And we both the same age. He ain't no pushing on 45.
Pushing about 40.
So you're a very young 39. We'll just put it that way, or an old 39, I guess in your case.
I don't see no gray beard.
So what was that? 20? So that you were like 12. Yeah. Not bad.
12 years old, man. It was fun because, like I said, game day was like, it was better than Madden at the time. And I was excited. I said, man, that was my big hoorah. I played that damn game all day. So that's my Christmas moment.
There you go. Demetrio.
Oh, I'm going to get a little personal here. All right, look, my favorite Christmas moment, I grew up in a house of 10. So, single mother. So there's a little bit of struggle. A little struggle here and there, and there and there. But we got our family got adopted by Tony Richardson for Christmas, and they
T-Rich, come on,
T-Rich, Tony Richardson, So they filled the room with like the downstairs with Christmas gifts and everything. I got a signed a backpack I wore. Still have it to this day somewhere. I gotta find it. With I'll take Hall's signature. So that was one of my favorite Christmas moments. So yeah. That was one of them. But with dealing with the Kansas City Chiefs. But yeah, just look at tomorrow, guys, just enjoy the game. Enjoy Arrowhead. Enjoy the 5 years.
They're not going to win. That's going to win, man.
They're not going that far, guys. They're going 15 minutes away. And Lou, speaking to Lou, trying to get him down there, we got to let him. I know you talk about the Arrowhead, the noise and all that. We want you to experience this noise. We want you to experience it. Then you're gonna come back and say,
we're gonna work on the home opener next year for Lou.
Tailgate the whole thing. Sure.
Lou gonna say, you know what? They don't need to move. He's gonna get the experience. He's gonna see why everybody said they don't need to move. So you'll see for yourself. Well, other than that, man, guys, we want to thank you guys for joining in.
First, before we close out, how about just a Christmas wish for football in general?
All right, you go first, Lou.
It can be for the Chiefs, right?
Okay, you go first. What do you got?
This is, I guess it might be sappy. Nick's wearing off on me, but just that Patrick comes back healthy and just able to be himself next year, whenever that is, whether it's opening day, 4 weeks in, 3, whatever it is, just to be himself and be able to kind of be the great player that he is, and they can kind of get this thing rolling in the right direction again.
My Christmas wish for the Chiefs is collectively they take a long look inside themselves for what happened this year, and they come back with a vengeance and a purpose to where we're all going to be proud. And that's my wish. Andre would be the reincarnation of Priest Holmes. That'd be his Christmas wish.
My Christmas wish would be, not just for the Chiefs, but the NFL. Let's bring back, the 90s style of defense. Let these guys play.
Yeah.
Let these guys play. Not on just everything is a holding call. Everything is pass interference. You touch the quarterback, it's personal fouls. I want to see some old school football. Let the guys go out here and play. And when it's the end of the games, in the playoffs, and it's a crucial moment, let that moment be that moment, and don't call flags on that moment and ruin that other team's season off of one bad call. You know what I mean? Keep the flags in the pocket. Get these guys under control. So that'll be my Christmas wish to the NFL.
Sounds good. All right, for Andre, for Lou, for Hense,
Merry Christmas.
I'm Nick. Have a very Merry Christmas, a safe holiday. Enjoy your families tomorrow. Enjoy the eggnog and the great food. Little football tomorrow. And we appreciate all of you for your support here at the Chiefs Blitz podcast for the last almost 3 years. And we appreciate you all. We wish you nothing but joy and happiness on Thursday. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
And we're back Friday, right?
Loyal to the team, every victory we slay. Chiefs Blitz podcast where the real fans unite. Every touchdown scored, we ignite the night. For tailgate chatter to post game debate, we love our Chiefs. Chiefs, yeah, it's never too late. So tune in live, don't miss the hype. Chiefs Blitz podcast, it's what we type.